So I have attended to some people individually, but not to all. And I would like to attend to some of them later on, once we have. Please be seated. Hello, I didn't see you last night. So now the time has come for us to say goodbye to all of you, and you have to realize how important it is for us to get Sahaja Yoga settled in America, and that is why from everywhere people have arrived to work it out. Now the Americans have to realize the responsibility. I think they have a problem like this. If they have not been to any guru, they have not been anywhere, they have not met anyone like that, then they are not willing to listen to us in any case. If they have been to some guru, still they are not willing to listen to us. Now, if they have suffered with some guru, then only there is a little thing by which you can creep into their minds. If they have suffered, otherwise they are not willing to listen to us. Under these circumstances, rather difficult work here, very difficult. The Americans I have found to be the most difficult people to handle. And the gurus who are false are very successful because, you see, they appeal to you in a very shallow way, and if that appeal is so attractive that people get enamored with it and they get lost. But once they start suffering, then they start thinking about it, and they think that all this kind of junk is of no use. But otherwise they go on collecting junks, and quite a lot of junk they collect. Moreover, when they start shifting from one guru to another also, there's a problem, because they sufficiently do not suffer from one person. So they go to another and suffer from, like that, they go on collecting from everyone some sort of a suffering. And ultimately they end up as a suffered personality, see, Les Miserables. So I would request you, all of you, to have patience with them. You have to have tremendous patience, otherwise at the very outset you might give up so many people. So you have to have patience, this is their background. Because all the gurus have come here and they are stationed. See, their operation has been very deep-seated. They have come here and stationed here. Others are just, other countries they just visit, but here they are stationed. So their operations are on, and we have to be rather careful, not to feel upset or to give them up in our disgust. Because they are seekers, and of very high quality seekers. Only they have to touch their depth. If they learn how to touch that depth, you'll be amazed that they may prove to be very great Sahajogis. So you have to be only careful on this point that they are shallow. And they have to be settled down by giving realization to them. Their concentration is very poor. And you have to put them towards their Kundalini. Ask them to put attention to their Kundalini instead of their Sahasrara. Let them put their attention to their Kundalini first of all. Because at Sahasrara, it's just the blossoming, but if the Kundalini is so weak, it won't rise. There might be one or two threads coming up and again dropping down. So the practical question is that how to make them deep seekers. So ask them to pay attention to their Kundalini as a mother, and ask them to request the mother Kundalini to rise. That she is the mother and she has to rise. And then the spirit. And last of all the Sahasrara. Otherwise it won't work out. This is what I have found out with so many people who came to see us in the program. Of course, there are some deeper ones also. They get to Sahaja Yoga in no time, but on the average, my feeling was that they are not yet aware and they don't understand that experience is not the same as the what we call the bodha, means the experience of the knowledge or the knowledge of awareness or knowledge that can be understood through awareness. They think that if somebody can give them just a push or a sensation in the body, then that person is something great. So they are to be told that it has to become your knowledge. It has to become a part and parcel of your awareness. Otherwise, every such things are of no use. The another thing is that they talk of big things. Like they will say that God is love, so everybody is love. And this will be a very common thing you'll be facing. Then you have to ask them, what about Hitler? Then they'll understand that there are satanic forces as well as there is divine love. If you just say, all right, God is love, everybody is love, so go and ask a snake to bite you. Because they do not have discrimination, that's why they come out with such theories. If they had sense of discrimination, they would not talk like this. So this is another great talk I hear from everyone, that there is divine in everyone. But how far you can stand them, how far you can bear them, and how far you can raise the divine is not your problem. You cannot do it. You have no powers to do it. On the contrary, you will be lost trying to do that, playing with it. Thirdly, they cannot understand that you cannot pay, or you cannot have a business, or you cannot depend on the earnings of your God's work for your living. You have to have your own living, or for your livelihood, you have to do something else, not God's work. This is the point which is very important, must be put into their heads properly. And if you can manage that, then they will understand. Because to talk to them is also impossible. They have barriers after barriers. So it has been a very great experience for me, because this time, first time in America, in these 3 visits, I have really got people who are solidly placed as far as Sahaja Yoga is concerned. And I am very happy and I am very proud for all those who have come to the seminar and have learned so much about Sahaja Yoga. If you have any questions or any problems, personal or impersonal or general, you must write to me, to Gavin's address or to Surbiton Hall. Best is Gavin's address, so I get the letters. And even if I don't send you the answer, never think that I am not answering. You'll find the answer always ready for you. So just you have to bring it to my notice if you want to bring something to my notice. And it will be very effective. Why is he crying? Bhima? Bhima? Why are you crying? What? All right, come here. Come here. Come here. What happened? What happened? Such a sweet thing like you. Why are you crying? There's no need for you to cry. Bhima? Ah, now smiling. So sweet. I think wanted to come to you. They all do like that. Come now, Bhima, come. What happened? What happened? What happened? No, take it. All right, what's the matter? I thought you wanted to come to me. Huh? What has happened? Now take the milk. Come along, take the milk. Nice. You wanted to sit there. All right. They are wonderful. Now, I have some photographs to be given to you. Those who want can come forward. Now, have you any questions, anyone of you?
Mother, if there's any proof that boots cause problems, he's got blisters coming up on his hands now.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely the negativity coming out.
Really? Really? Which hand? That's all right? Still
It's
good?
still.
Let him know when it's peaked.
Pink and lemon will absorb. Better? All right? Better?
Hints of 2 lemons.
Better? Just let him think the lemons will absorb. It's already better now, but still, it will be. See horrible things. Now just see for yourself. God is love, and this is love coming out. Now those who want, Vaidika, or from your heart, you have to put it like this.
Thank you.
Char. Let him put it under his heart.
You've got one.
Good. We got it. Bhima, what about you? Why were you crying?
Thank you.
Put it in the heart.
That's fine.
So I have to talk to you also, talk to you all, to people.
That's fine.
Yeah. We got this. Better now, much better. Are you better now?
Under my nose.
Come on,
yes.
come forward.
Much better.
Hello, how are you? Huh? Doing well? Good. We'll talk now. Well, good. Whatever, Mr. Kazi. You have one? Oh, sorry.
Not one like this.
Here's your lemon.
David, I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Put it in my hand. Hold it tight. Who else is there? Please come. All the children are so sweet.
There she is. She's deciding now. She's deciding.
Those who will kiss me only.
Does that apply to all of us?
Not with moustaches.
I had a shave.
No, it's still. Those who have grown moustaches cannot kiss me.
this lifetime, nous sommes défavorisés.
May God bless you.
10 years too old.
You're better now. Good. How is your husband? Let's see him.
Waiting to see you.
Just waiting, they're waiting.
Good. Good. May God bless you. Now what about you? Come along, better have it. Yes, yes. Why not? Everybody is having, so why not have it? God bless you. You've given me two. All right, so I'll give you one. UK competition, all right. You get one? Everyone?
Mother, with your permission, all the visitors who came here in New York would like to say a big thank to all the East Coast Sahaja Yogi who have organized this seminar. And we have seen Michael turning like an helicopter all around. So perhaps we could give a hand to Michael, Christine, and all of them. This we know.
No, better. Is it better? No, see in your hand. See what, how is it? No, no, just see. Still there? Better. Better. Just hold it again. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Thank you.
These are the photographs I want.
You know, she came and told somebody I was trying to help. He said, put your eyes like this. This one. What's that? Chana. Chana, I know. Now you have it in your hand now. Come on. Give it to everyone. Go. Give to everyone. Now you give it to everyone. That's the one for you. You better not get another one.
I think we have that taken. Good thought, good girl.
Give it to him. Give it to Gregor. That's the most needed one. To Gregor. Give it to him. Children have that. Did you take one? Now, any other questions? Any other questions? Huh? Huh? Good idea. How?
Here.
From this side itself?
They could all sit before you and we go at the end.
All right. That should be there. Now, if there is no question, they will request you, all of you, to sit down around me here and let them take one photograph.
Could you have one question, Mother? There seems to be some confusion. There seems to be some confusion between centers about the left and right hemispheres. Where the
left Swadhisthana and the right Swadhisthana.
Yes, Mother.
Huh?
Warren, could you just explain?
Mother, do you remember I asked you some time ago in Austria, I think it was, or Switzerland, about the place of the different chakras on the head. And left Swadhisthana is here, right Swadhisthana is here, and right Vishuddhi is here, left Vishuddhi is here, like this. In other words, it's only at Sahasrara that there is the crossing. Is that correct?
Yes. Just above.
Left.
Above. No,
But
you see, the thing is, the Agya is higher here. It becomes higher than the Swadhisthana, so the crossing takes place lower. Higher. So that's why left Swadhisthana expresses itself here.
Where, Mother?
Left Swadhisthana expresses itself here.
On the right.
On the right side.
No, sorry, sir. No, left here, right here.
Left Swadhisthana on the left side. And left Nabi on the left side also?
Left Nabi, you see, is here. This is
On the left.
But on the left.
On the left.
on the left.
Another,
Both the Nabis
yeah.
are.
Another question, Mother, because there was some about, as my understanding is that you said that Russia was left Agya and China right Agya. Is
No,
that
no.
co-
No. This is the other way around. How can it be? I say, see the way behavior. Right China
all the
is-
parapsychology is left Agya?
Now, that's the trouble. I have trouble with Germany also.
So Russia is right Agya and China left.
But they get entangled. Now China is becoming the rightist. Russia is becoming the leftist. What to do? That's what I...
The attack.
So if you say that what is right, Swadhisthana is Germany, but Germany is all attacked. It's full of booths now. So I don't know what to say. I mean, only human beings can be like that. All parapsychology, everything Russia has taken. So what can you do? I mean, this is the trouble. I think egoistical people always take to such things because they think they'll have higher powers, and then they get enslaved in that. That's why in America, why so much of parapsychology this thing is? Because they thought they'll have higher powers. It's a power game. But they don't know these are the spirits. They get enticed with it. You can't decide. I mean, you cannot say, but the actual basic nature is that.
Right Agya.
Very aggressive. Extremely aggressive Russians are. I mean, they don't want to sit tight in their own places. They want to go to Afghanistan, they want to go here, they want to go there. I mean, why shouldn't they sit in their own places?
Now, yes, Madam. Historically, they were always attacked first.
They always attacked.
They were always attacked first. They never attacked first, the Russians. They were attacked first by the Swedish, by...
No, Tsars were there. You see, this is something I'll tell you what is Tsar system and all that is there. Very aggressive people. Not aggressive.
Right, then I got it
You
wrong.
misunderstood. Left out. Because China was always, they had this opium thing, this, that. Even to China was Mao, what he did was nothing but left out.
Condition.
Very much condition. Now they are getting out, American influence.
Yeah.
Mixture. Forget about that.
Mother, I have a question. When you were at the lecture and the Russians came in and you said, go out, at what point do you think that that is a responsible?
What?
When is that responsible behavior for someone like me, for example? I'm just, if people come to me, let's say.
When
at
do we
work,
know where to draw a
when
line?
do you
with-
when do you know when to assume that
Gradually we
responsibility?
learn. You see, just now I would not say that this is point and all that. But like as a gardener knows where to nip the thing, isn't it? In the same way, gradually you know where to stand up and say something.
Janaka.
Thank you.
Still at it.
What? Everything is depending on your growth. When you start growing, you exactly know what to do when. It's question of growth. You see, like little child now. He doesn't know how even to hold the bowl. When you grow, you know how to handle. You are not to be told then, isn't it? It's like that. It's a question of growth. A very simple thing like you are on a bicycle. First you fall, this thing happens. So you say, when do we think that we are balanced? When you are balanced. That's the only answer.
Mashudi treatment by the looks of it, mother.
For the time being, you should just grow. You don't have to protect me, I know how to manage it. Alright? Only that's the thing makes people very upset. Because they can't bear anybody insulting me. But don't you worry. It's very serious for those who insult me and they will get trouble. You don't worry on that. Actually, I just go on saying, Baba, God save them. That's all. Yeah. So now individually where should I see? In my room? Would that be alright? So I say goodbye to you and thank you very much. You must grow up in your awareness and realization and become masters. This is my blessing to all. You all have to be masters of Sahaja Yoga. Every individual. It's not that my husband is doing or my wife is doing. It's you alone. Every individual has to become the master. First, master yourself. If you are dominated by your bad habits or your own problems and your own hankerings, then you must know you are not at a master. Then master Sahaja Yoga. By that you will master everyone. May God bless you. I'll be always at your beck and call, whenever you ask. May God bless you. Huh? हो आता सगळं प्लीज stop. That's what I hear.
Who takes the picture then?
Would you like to take a picture?
No, I don't have a
All of
wide
your
angle.
photograph is to be taken.
Who's got a wide angle camera?
Wide angle.
Somebody has a wide angle camera.
I'll try to see. Sorry, mother.
You open the door and
Can you move the chairs back a little bit?
What an idea.
longer than she is.
I run it film.
Someone take one with this one.
Yeah. You want me to take it?
Just remember.
Yes, yes. Filming. Nick, get into it. Nick, you want to come to the front because I'm going to take your photograph.
What's the problem?
Where's the fellow whose camera is?
The most common phrase I've heard in my life now, more than 1,000 times.
Part of the get you in.
Do you want to take this picture? Yes, show me what to do. Just press
Being
this
honest
button.
about that.
Okay, I think that's enough.
One more camera for New York.
video.
You done now?
One more for New York.
His generation says this.
Just. खूप गरम हो रहा है.
Heater है, ये भी है.
Light.
Unusual camera.
Yeah, it is winding itself.
New York.
Not on this trip.
To the kitchen.
Jay Mataji.
Thank you.
So let's hope it's historical.
Let me make an announcement.
His French.
All the people that need transportation for New York, please stay on this corner so we can arrange science transportation. All the New Yorkers that need transportation, please stay on this corner. We'll assign you transportation to New York.
We sincerely thank Mataji through the bottom of our heart for spending time with us for last 1.5 months and doing such a big work, whatever she is, such a magnanimous work she is doing. I hope all of you Americans will join me.
And everyone who's not here also.
And
would
everyone
like
who
to.
is not here joins me in expressing our heartfelt thanks, gratitude to dear mother.
Thank you very much. The last moments are terrible. So many children to be left here in America, look after them. Right, those who want to see me now usually can come to my room.
At least we're not orphans, Mother.
Where's the photograph?